PharmD Nation, HSA accounts. I know a lot of you understand and know what they are, and a lot of you are probably utilizing one right now, but how confident are you in truly understanding all the unique benefits and features an account like that has to offer? In this video, I'm going to lay out my top 3 favorite features HSAs offer. Feature number 1 is the triple tax advantage. It is the ability to make a contribution into an HSA and get a tax deduction. It is the ability for those funds to grow in the account tax-free, and it's the ability for you to be able to withdraw that money out of the account whenever you want, tax and penalty free, as long as that money is being withdrawn and to be spent on any qualified medical expenses. So feature number 1 is that triple tax advantage of the HSA. Feature number 2 is the last month rule. Let's just say you made it through the majority of the year and you weren't eligible to contribute to an HSA. But you get a job at the end of the year and your new job offers health insurance benefits that you take advantage of, and those health insurance benefits now make you eligible to contribute to an HSA. Well, you're bummed because you wish you could have been eligible throughout the entire year, not just the last month. Well, this last month rule says that if you become eligible on the first day of the last month, so for many of us that's December 1st of any year, you can make the annual maximum contribution for that entire year as if you were eligible for the entire year, which is phenomenal. There is a testing period rule that comes along with this though, because the IRS does not want you to make one big HSA contribution in December and then all of a sudden you're not eligible anymore and you get to use all the features and benefits of the account. So they tag on a testing period onto this last month rule, and that testing period states that you need to remain eligible 12 months after you make that contribution. So if you make your contribution December 1st of 2020, you need to remain HSA eligible throughout all of 2021 up and through December 31st of the year 2021. So just remember there's a testing period that comes along with the last month rule. Feature number 3 is the qualified HSA funding distribution rule, which basically says the IRS allows you one time in your life, just once in your life, not once a year, but once in your life, to take money out of an IRA or a Roth IRA and use that money to fund your HSA in that given year. This is a phenomenal planning opportunity for a lot of people who find themselves coming up to the end of the point where they're not able to make any more HSA contributions, whether it's because they're not going to be eligible anymore or they've reached the age limitation or whatever else. But you're allowed to take money out of your IRA or Roth IRA and use those dollars to fund your HSA, which is a really cool benefit of the HSA account. However, just like with the last month rule, with this rule, there is a testing period that goes along with it, and it's you have to remain eligible for another 12 months after you make that qualified HSA contribution into the HSA. So let's just say that August 10th of 2020, you pulled money out of your IRA and you contributed it into your HSA. You need to remain eligible throughout the rest of 2020 and through August 31st of 2021 in order to avoid having to pay income tax on that HSA contribution and to avoid potential 10% tax penalty on that same type of contribution. So just be aware there's a testing period that goes along with the qualified HSA funding distribution rule and the last month rule that HSAs allow you to take advantage of. So just know that when it comes time to utilizing HSAs, there's a lot of unique benefits and features that go along with the account. And if you can really understand how it all works, you can utilize it to maximize the benefits in your best interest.